What's up, Potato Players? It's me, Potato Mist. Today we'll be sharing our very own Ambessa deck list. This will include a guide on how the deck is played and some gameplay to showcase what we talked about. As always, like and subscribe, and if you really like this video, let us know in the comments and we'll do more Riftbound content. Anyway, let's get into the video. So this is our Ambessa early thoughts. Obviously, our chosen legend is our legend Ambessa, Matriarch of War. When you empower something else, empower me, and then disempower me, and for a power and exhaust this, ready a unit. So we're able to ready a unit based on whether or not we have an empowered unit on the field, which is pretty cool. Obviously, it's a little bit of a worse Irelia, but being able to ready a unit is a very powerful tool. Then we have our runes, and our runes are a 6/6 split. I'll explain a little bit of that. So we have a ton of orange power abilities as or spells, as well as empowerment tools and Gangplank. So we decided to go with 6 body runes and 6 order runes because we have a little bit of a yellow splashed in there as well that we have to empower, as well as our Ambessa chosen champion. So we need to have access to our body runes as well as our order runes as soon as possible. Then we have our battlefields. We have Risen Altar, which empower cost of your units costs 1 or a power less. That is a little bit self-explanatory. We want to get to this battlefield. We want to get our empowerment units to this battlefield and start using this battlefield's ability as soon as possible. I like to do this going first so that we can get to this battlefield and have control of this battlefield as soon as we can. I don't like to fight for this battlefield. Normally, a lot of people don't need this battlefield, but if they decide to try and basically keep you from getting onto this battlefield so that you don't get the empowerment decrease, it'll be hard to contest them there. Then we have Forbidding Waste. This one is a good one going second. I'm a little bit hesitant to sort of solidify this battlefield as the one we choose, but it's good against Yi. It's good against anybody who just wants to put 1 unit on the battlefield. It says while a unit is defending alone, it has -2. So it's pretty good for us going second. We can sort of contest the other battlefield instead. We can put a couple of units on this battlefield. Again, I'm a little bit hesitant to solidify this battlefield as the one we choose as our third option going second. But we'll see in the future what that comes down to. And then we have Mystic Vortex. I like this one a lot. So a lot of our spells don't have reaction. So this battlefield reads, during showdowns here, cards with reaction cost a power more to play. And a lot of our cards have the tag action. So we're able to play our cards without the additional power cost, while other people with reaction cards have to de-ramp basically to be able to contest this battlefield. So it's very good for us. Then we can move on to our main deck, and this is where the meat of the deck really gets into. We have Ambessa, Respected and Feared. I've been really hesitant to pin down or to settle on which Ambessa to play with. I think Ambessa, Respected and Feared will be more versatile than the orange Ambessa, which we do have in the sideboard. We have Ambessa the Wolf in the sideboard, just to side in against the orange and the red decks that have a lot of damaging in combat abilities. I think this Ambessa is just more versatile and something that we can use to sort of close out games where, and I'll read it for you. It has Empower for a energy and 2 yellow power. When it's empowered, I have Assault 2, which is pretty good. It gives it 7, similar to Ambessa the Wolf. at least on attack. And then it has, when I attack, kill an enemy unit here with less might than me. So immediately this gets put onto the stack. When I attack, kill an enemy unit here with less might than me. You can just remove a unit with less than 7. I feel like a lot of units come with less than 7. And then you can use the 7 additional might from your assault 2 to sort of get rid of the rest. It's a really good unit to play when you know you need to counter a battlefield. And you can sort of accelerate it with the legend Ambessa ability that allows you to ready the unit. Next up, we've got 2 seals. I've been thinking of moving this to 3 and removing Tools of the Empire. I think Tools of the Empire is a little bit too slow, or replacing Tools of the Empire with Onslaught. I like Onslaught a lot as well. It has flow, same cost as it costs to play it originally, and it gives +6 versus +4 when this is empowered. The only thing I liked about Tools of the Empire was that it allows you to empower Ambessa, your legend. So it synergizes with that, but it might be too slow for the game. Just something to consider. Next up, we've got 3 of Repulse. So one of the most difficult things about this deck is being able to keep your units alive. So you have or units on the field. You have a lot of units that you want to empower, and these empower costs are really expensive. And so when you play your cards, you want to be able to keep them on the field. You want them to be really sticky. And one of the ways you can do that is by playing Repulse. Obviously, it only works in a battlefield, but when you are on that battlefield, you'll have the option. Next up, we've got Sabotage. And Sabotage is just a good all-around spell that allows you to remove your opponent's options for removing your units. So a lot of times when I'm using Sabotage, I think, oh, my enemy must have like Starcross or Falling Star or something like that. Something that's going to remove my the units that I want to keep around on the field. So Sabotage is just an all-around good spell. We run 1 of them, but I think you could run more if you wanted. Or if you were up against blue, we have Decree of Strength in the sideboard. I'm thinking of running 2 Decrees instead of the extra Guttural Roar. I think Guttural Roar is probably a little bit worse off than Decree of Strength, so we're thinking of running 2 of them. Obviously that would be up to you. Then we have Punch First, which Punch First is just generally really good. 1 and 2 power, can't be defied. Give a unit +5 this turn. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Obviously a really good spell. And then Guttural Roar, I like to catch people off guard with this. Give a unit +2 this turn. If it's empowered, give it +4. And a lot of our units are going to be empowered, so this is going to be 2 for 4 might. This is just crazy. A really good spell. Then we have Irresistible Faithful. I like this unit just for people who like to hide out in base. So we have a lot of big units. We have a lot of ways to get over the might of other units, but we don't have too many ways to sort of get to their backline if they decide to hide out in base. So we have the Irresistible Faithful to sort of drag people out of hiding out in base. We have other options as well. We have 2 Rampages in the sideboard, so if you're going against like LeBlanc, where they like to keep their Karthus in base, just to get those death knell effects, we have a Rampage, we have Public Execution, and we have Irresistible Faithful to sort of get to those backline options. Next up, we've got Legion Marauder, just a solid 2-drop. It has Empower for 1 energy or a powerless, so it's basically a 3 for 3 with no text. It's basically a 3 for 3 with no text. So not bad. You can play it on turn 1. You can empower it on turn 2 if you want, or you can if you're going second, you can just have a 3-drop. It's not that bad, and it activates our legend. But what I like better than that is actually Noxian Emissary, which for 1 energy and a yellow power, you get to empower it, which gives it the death knell. Play 2 1 might recruit unit tokens to your base, which I think is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It's not very sticky, but it's a good going first sort of play where you get to get 2 extra recruits as well when it dies, and those recruits definitely come in handy. You'll see it when you play it. Then we have a one of tactical retreat. So this spell synergizes with our deck in the way that we want to keep our units alive, we want to keep our units safe, and so when we're on a battlefield and we do get into those fights, we want to be able to keep our units alive, and we don't have things that like Yi has, such as like Zanya's. We don't have a GA or anything like that. And tactical retreat can catch your opponents off guard. It has reaction. You get to choose a friendly unit the next time it would die this turn, heal it, exhaust it, and recall it instead. This is just a really good way of keeping your units safe in a combat showdown. Then we have Hidden Blade. So we can Hidden Blade our 2-drops. We can Hidden Blade our recruits that come from Noxian Emissary, or we can Hidden Blade our opponent's units just in case we need draw or we are up against something that's too big where we just need to kill it. This just kills a unit, its controller draws 2. Obviously, if we need to draw, maybe we'll kill our unit. If we don't care if they draw, or if their unit is too big, maybe we just make them draw 2. Pretty good solid spell. Next up, we've got Public Execution. Choose a friendly unit, kill an enemy unit with less might than it. So this is how we access their backlines. This is our signature spell from Ambessa. We have a lot of really big units, so it'll be easy for us. It'll be easy for us to find ways to kill their units with less might. Next up, we've got a one of salvage. So this one of salvage is just for those pesky gears that we run into. If you have more issues with gear, maybe you need more gear hate, we have additional salvage in the sideboard. We also have auction, just in case we want to steal their gear. Maybe we're against an Aurora deck. Obviously everyone knows about Aurora. Maybe we're against a Diana and they have a Sprite Fountain or something like that, and you're saying like, hey, we don't want them to have the Sprite Fountain. The one of salvage is really good for that. Next up, we've got First Mate, and First Mate is really good because it synergizes with us in terms of when we play First Mate, we get to ready another unit. So of course we get to ready units with our Ambessa Legend, but we can also ready units with our First Mate. And that allows us to go from battlefield to battlefield without expending too much energy in terms of, or power in terms of disempowering our Matriarch of War. Or if we want to, we can go from one battlefield to the next and back down with our First Mate. And you'll see in your games how that can be super powerful actually. Next up, we've got Kale Justified, and this card is so scary. If this card gets empowered 3 times, it has 9 might in total. It has deflect 3 and ganking, so your opponents are really gonna want to try and get rid of this card. And that's why we have our repulses. That's why we have our punch first and our tactical retreat, just to give it extra might, just depending on the situation, or allowing us to retreat from a battlefield if they move a really big unit onto it. We have our tools to sort of protect it. If we get it, our goal is basically to get it empowered 3 times. And once we get it empowered 3 times, we don't care what the opponent does to it, because if they do something to it, they have to de-ramp 3 times, and generally speaking, that'll give us enough to get the win. Next up, I felt like our deck was missing a lot of draw. So at first we were considering running Nidalee, which is 3 in a power, 3 in an orange power, to when I win a combat, draw. But we felt like that was a little bit inconsistent. So Kinku Initiate, when you play me, draw 1 if your units have total might 5 or more, which ended up being a draw with a little bit more consistency in our deck, as well as it fills the 3 might slot. So we have a couple of units that have 3 might. We have the Legion Marauder, we have the First Mate, and then we have the Kinku Initiate. So we have a lot of decent 3 might units, and this one is just filling the slot for us to draw. And then we also have Solari Sunhawk, and this is a really good unit as well. It has Deflect 2, and it has 4 might when empowered. So this could be a really huge unit for you in your games. Just look out for that. And then we have Tools of the Empire. We mentioned that before. And we have Ringar Trophy Hunter. And I thought of running 2 of these, but I felt like if I saw 2 of these in game, it felt really bad. So in my games, I decided to cut it down to 1. And you'll see if you get this, it's a really good surprise to your opponent. If you don't get it, you're actually not too mad, because you have your, obviously you have your Kale, you have your Ambessa, you have your Vi, you have your Gangplank. We're not too worried about hitting a 6 might unit with the ambush tag, obviously. So yeah, it's really good as a surprise, just you don't want to see this too often. And then we have Vi. I've been sort of on the fence on Vi. You could probably switch this out if you wanted an additional Ringar. You could play that, or you could consider running the Vi. It's a good surprise attack as well. When I attack, stun an enemy unit here. It's just a really good card. I've been considering a lot of different cards, and this one was on the top of the list because it's just a really good card. And then we have our speaking of really good cards, we have our Gangplank, and Gangplank is just massive. It's just huge. When it's empowered, if a spell or ability that chooses me would stun me, give me minus might, or return me to hand, give me +3 instead this turn. It's just a massive card. It's just a massive card. Against purple, how do they get rid of this? Against blue, how do they get rid of this? It's so hard to get rid of this card. Obviously red can just falling star it, but that's the biggest fear we have for Gangplank. And then they have to double falling star it. So if you're on a battlefield, you just play Repulse. It's actually massive. It's actually massive. So Gangplank is a really sticky card, really hard to get rid of, and filling the last slot in our deck. One thing I did not mention was Unyielding Spirit. Prevent all spell and ability damage this turn. We can use that to counteract Falling Star for Gangplank as well. And that's the deck list. So let's get into the gameplay. Let's see how the deck is run, how the deck feels, and yeah, actually let me know in the comments how the deck feels for you guys. Yeah, I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I have all my decks.
Nice. I'm excited to see how the Phoenix comes into play. I'm not gonna lie. The Pike deck. Okay, I will go first.
Why would you want to do that?
First is the worst.
Exactly.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. Why did I go first?
Do you have a lot of free drops? Alright. I guess we'll start with Ezreal.
Yep.
I will discard Starcrossed and I'll draw 2.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Alright. This is just so unfortunate, actually. Hey, First Mate.
Okay. I'm gonna move Ezreal to this battlefield. Any response?
Yep. No responses, sorry.
No, all good. I get the point. I will then tap one to use Pike ability and get my gold coin.
Yep.
Draw Ezreal back. I will tap another one to use this battlefield effect. Okay. I will tap 2 and I will play a Pack of Wonders and I'll pass to you.
Okay. Let's see. Reaction. We'll go here first. And pass.
Go ahead.
Nice.
I hit that battlefield.
What if we just slam it, guys? What if we just slam it?
That doesn't sound good.
I don't think that's a good idea either. We're gonna do it anyway. Play GP. We'll empower him.
Well, poop. That's gonna be a bit difficult to get through.
And hide a card.
Okay. Oh. Alright then, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna tap 3 and use my gold coin.
Yep.
To play Pike Accelerated.
Okay.
I'll then use him to go to this battlefield.
Sure.
Do I get to conquer?
Yep.
Perfect. I get the point. I will tap 1, put Pike back in my hand, get myself a gold token. I will then tap 3 and play Up from the Deep.
Yeah.
And I'll pass to you.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Hold to 2.
Yep.
We'll play Kinkou Initiate. Draw.
Yep.
And then we'll pass.
Okay. How do I want to do this? Tap 3 and use my gold again.
Yep.
To play Pike Accelerated.
Okay.
You know how this is gonna go. move from here.
Yep.
Any response?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I get my point. I will tap 1 to get another gold token. I will then tap 1 to channel a rune because of the battlefield effect. And then I'm going to tap 3 to play this guy.
Yep.
From my graveyard.
Sure.
Like that. And then I will remove this. Do you want me to remove it or do you want me to put the card in the under the battlefield?
Remove is fine.
Okay.
As long as I can remember where everything is.
And then I'll tap 1 and I'll end my turn by playing Stack Deck.
Sure.
I'll pass to you.
Okay. Hold to 3. 5 for Ambessa.
Yep.
We'll go here. And pass.
Yep.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Go to 4. Yeah, and then we'll just end our turn.
Okie dokie. Alright, I will tap 3 and use a gold token to play Ezreal to base.
Yeah.
I will discard Immortal Phoenix and draw 2. Okay. I will tap 6, recycle 1 to play Ferocious Forerunner,
Oh my goodness.
and then I will tap 2, recycle 2, and play Falling Star on Gangplank twice.
Okay, I will repulse. I have to pay an extra.
Okay, that is fair. Alright, there's nothing to do about that, so I'll let that through. And then I shall... I have to pass, so I'll pass.
Okay, I go to 6.
Yep.
You have 6, 9, 13, 17. Six, 9. Interesting. Bro, Gen Con Matt is the Alawi GP connected art. So sad I can't get it. Dude, that's crazy, actually. I would love to get that, honestly. Okay. We'll reveal Hidden Blade, and Hidden Blade are first mate.
Yep, they got 2 cards.
We'll move Gangplank down.
Yep.
And the Kinku Initiate down.
I'm not scared or anything like that.
2, 3. We'll play Kinku Initiate. Draw.
Yep.
One, 2. Power. We'll play Public Execution on targeting Gangplank and Ezreal.
I guess Ezreal dies.
Sure, I'll pass. Yeah, I'll pass.
I need to think about how I want to do this. I am in a bit of a pickle, and I don't like it. I will. I just need to be careful because if I don't play this properly, you're going to win the next turn. So I got to be a bit smart about how I do this.
Yep. Take your time.
I will play Forerunner here.
Yep.
Any response?
Nope.
Okay, I get my point. I will tap 3 and recycle 1 to play Pike Accelerated.
Yep.
Oh. And I'll conquer this battlefield. Any response?
Nope.
I will give another point. And then I will tap 1 to put it back in my hand.
Okay.
I will recycle 1 to hide a card at this battlefield here. I will tap 6 and play Ilawi here, which will then generate another one. So there is currently 5 tentacles, so she's on 9.
Yep.
I'll put that there. Yeah, and I shall pass.
Okay. Okay, how do we do this? Start off with sabotage. Okay, we'll recycle Starcrossed. Okay. Is 9. Can do that. Bring him down to 8. Do this, bring him down to 7. Switch around. Okay. We'll put a Kinku Initiate up here and pass.
I shall pass too.
Okay.
She'll drop down to 8.
Yep. Go to 7. I will tap 1. Empower Ambessa. I'm floating 1 currently.
Yep.
Yo, Chloe, thank you so much for the reset with Prime. Hello. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Bit of a bad timing, Chloe. You had to subscribe just when he was about to destroy me. So I feel like you could have potentially waited a couple of seconds. But, okay, I see how it is.
Okay, we'll go in with these 3 and use Ambessa trigger on the tentacle.
Okay. When I attack, kill an enemy. Okay, sure. So the tentacle dies and the ally drops to 7.
Yep.
As a response to this, I will reveal Pike and recycle a red rune. So he comes in ready with 4 might. So 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 4, 17. If my math is good.
Yes. 17 at the moment to my 16?
16, yeah, so 1 off. And you're just gonna play punch first now and win.
Sure. Probably. Yeah, I think we do that. Punch first. The Kinku initiate.
Okay. Yeah. Game 2, I guess.
Yeah. GG.